Hey guys, what's up? This is Matthew Davis Media once again. Welcome back to another movie review. After I saw this weekend, I went to go see Red Sparrow. Now, before I get into it, I'm really excited for the 90th Academy Awards tonight. I cannot believe it's still been a year since that little incident happened. But anyways, I'm not going to get into that. But yeah. So Dominika Igorova, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, is many things. A devoted daughter determined to protect her mother at all costs, a prima ballerina whose ferocity has pushed her body and mind to the absolute limit. A master of seductive and manipulative combat when she suffers a career-ending injury, Dominika and her mother are facing a bleak and uncertain future. That is why she finds herself manipulated into becoming the newest recruit for Sparrow School, a secret intelligence service that trains exceptional young people like her to use their bodies and minds as weapons. After enduring the perverse and sadistic training progress, she emerges as the most dangerous sparrow the program has ever produced. Dominika must now uh, reconcile the person she was with, the power she now commands with her own life, and everyone she cares about at risk, including an American CIA agent who tries to convince her he's the only person she can trust. And when the time this film came out, it has gained some controversy. When watching this movie, I did not really know what to think. Like, am I going to like this movie, or am I going to downright hate it? This film was kind of a mixed bag for me. This was not a terrible movie. Again, this is not a great film. I find it fine and a bit interesting to say the least. It is a twisty and turny film. And of course, Jennifer Lawrence I think, is phenomenal in this film. She really stands out in this film. But I'm just going to say this. It's obviously not for everyone. Like, there are some really odd moments that I did not expect a whole lot of, no spoilers or anything like that, but if this is for the ones, if people out there who are curious about this film and you're easily offended by certain things, because I'm sure you might be if you go into this film, I don't recommend watching it if you're not, into, dark stuff. There is some really dark sexual stuff that happens, and there's this one torture scene, not going to spoil, but pretty dark to say the least. For the most part, it wasn't really a whole lot what I was expecting. I expected a bit more heavy action, like I thought I would, kind of like how I saw in Atomic Blonde, but in fact, the aspect kind of reminds me of Atomic Blonde a little bit. It kind of does feel like that, for me at least. Not the same story or anything like that, but it's not really a whole heavy action movie. It's more on the drama thriller side, because there isn't a whole lot of gunplay or anything like that. There isn't a whole lot of that, and so yeah. I will say this: I do feel like it's a bit too long. If they cut it down to at least 10 minutes, then I would have accepted it. Although, if you really do pay attention to the film, which I kind of did, and I kind of didn't, then it will go by quicker. It'll go by much quicker if you just focus on the film, which, all honesty, it didn't feel longer, so I'm not really sure why I should be even saying that, but I do think that the first act of the film is a bit slow, at least until we get to this one certain part that I found pretty shocking, to say the least. And yeah, overall, Red Sparrow to me is kind of a mixed bag. And there are some people who are going to really enjoy the film, and some who are going to downright hate the film. I'm in the middle of it. There is enjoyment to be had of Red Sparrow, in my opinion, but to say the least, it was just a one-time watch. It isn't a film that I'll be thinking about for a long time, like Jennifer Lawrence's last film, Mother, which I thought was better, and I still really enjoyed the film despite the controversy. But for the most part, it's a fine film. It's pretty passable to say the least, but for the most part, I'm gonna give Red Sparrow a 3 out of 5. There's some enjoyment, but it's not all that memorable to me. But yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. This week, I want to try and see Death Wish with Bruce Willis. I really want to try to see that. Then, of course, this weekend, I'll be seeing A Wrinkle in Time and Strangers Pray at Night. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.